Just bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna go through this because, like I said, I kind of found dark empaths in people, and I don't know if you guys really know about dark empaths and how they work. So I'm gonna start by saying this. A shadowy realm of dark empaths um, has been a topic that straddles the line between intrigue and spookiness. Let's dive into it. All right, let's get into it. What is a dark empath? A dark empath is like a regular empath who took a detour through a murky back alley of emotional manipulation. Here's the lowdown. They've got emotional intelligence to understand how others feel. But instead of using that skill for good, like a superhero with empathy powers, um, they wield it like a twisted sorcerer. Imagine someone who pretends to care about your feelings, but secretly wants you to wants to use them against you. Yep, that's our dark empath. Now let's break it down a little bit further. Cognitive empathy at a cost. Dark empaths use cognitive empathy. The ability is to see someone's perspective without necessarily feeling their emotion. It's like they've got a mental GPS for understanding other people's situation. But and here's the twist: they don't sympathize. Nope, no warm fuzzy here. They're not interested in holding your emotional hand. They're more likely to pick your pocket while you're distracted. Uh, the Dark Triad vibes. Uh, this is like the dark part of being a dark empath. Picture a Venn diagram where the circle represents narcissism, psychopathy, uh, Machiavellianism. Dark empaths hang out right in the juicy overlap. They've got traits from all three. Narcissism uh, is like, hello, grandiosity. They might strut around like they're uh, the protagonist of their own reality show. Um, Psychopathy is like emotional detachment. They check out. They like emotional ninjas, sneaky and unfeel. They have no feeling at all. The Machiavellianism. These folks could teach Machiavelli a thing or two. They're all about cunning, manipulation, and using others for their gain, for their own gain. Um, their playbook is like love bombing. Uh, Ever met someone who showers you with affection only to reveal they're after your wallet or your connections? Yep, that's dark empathy in action. Subtle manipulation. They're masters of indirect moves. Think emotional chess, uh, where they're plotting three moves ahead while you're still figuring out how to castle. Vindictive behavior, gossiping, bullying, intimidation. These are their dark arts. They're like the slithering of empathy. Um, the the telltale signs: emotional distancing. They're like emotional astronauts floating in space while everyone else is down here feeling things. Intense self criticism. Beneath the surface, they're wrestling with their own demons. It's like they're in a uh, uh, perpetual therapy session with a very judgmental therapist. Their favorite quote would be probably, why feel when you can manipulate? Remember, dark empaths aren't formal mental health diagnoses. They're more like the anti hero of empathy. So if you ever meet one, keep your emotional wallet secure and your guard up. And hey, maybe invite them to a therapy session. They could use it. Now, if you need to rap about dark empathy, empaths haunting the hood, just holler, I've got my metaphorical mic ready, whatever that means. But understand that there's energies out there that just don't communicate on the right level. There's just a lot of energies out there, when it comes down to a dark empath. There's also something that's called a fake empath, right? I see we got somebody. Hey, Barb, how you doing? How's it going? I'm sorry I didn't see you fast enough. What's going on, Barb? I appreciate you. Um, yeah, so I don't know if I'm being if this thing. Let me say hi to Barb. I don't know if I'm lagging, but we're gonna see after this is over. We're gonna see if I'm lagging or whatever the case, and this will be probably the last of this program. Um, you know, let me put that up there. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, we already did that. Yeah, I'm just putting stuff up so people can see. Um, yeah, so that's that dark impact, right? So I don't know if you guys really are getting the gist of what I'm trying to say when it comes down to a dark impact, and how it works and how they work, you know. Uh, and it's important to know those kind of things because you never know when you run into these kind of people, you know. Life is hard enough as it is, and just to go through everyday situations and don't not know. There's people out here that don't know how to deal with these kind of situations, and that's why we try to have these conversations because maybe there's somebody out there that's listening that might be able to take this and say, you know what, this guy makes a lot of sense. um, yeah, he makes a lot of sense. uh, and maybe I need to pay attention to what he's got to say. I don't proclaim to have all the answers, or proclaim to be, the sharpest, nail in the box. And I don't even want that. You know what I mean? Because when you look around, there's a lot of cuckoo for cocoa puffs in every level. You know, the only one thing I want to be is I want to be stress free and I want to be happy. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that want to live that kind of a life. You know, I'm pretty sure of it. You know what I mean? So we're just going live, kind of testing out the system, kind of seeing, if things is working, the way it's supposed to work. You know, we're here in a recording studio, of course, doing our thing. You know, I know I haven't been around, but everything in moderation, right? I'm looking around and I'm seeing a lot of uh, people that's messed up, man. These content creators, they are off the hook. Like, That guy, famous Richard, that's locked up. You know, you live a life. You whatever energy you put out, man, that energy is gonna come back to you. You have to be careful what you put over these airwaves. You know what I mean? You got to be careful what kind of energy you put over these airwaves because it can come back and bite you. You know what I mean? You know, and the world is a stage, and everybody on that stage is nothing but mere actors, actors playing a part. Now that's Shakespeare. Now you want to talk Shakespeare? We could talk Shakespeare. You know, and when I say talk Shakespeare, I mean because the Elizabethan language, there's a lot that it can teach you about, you know, how you can pronounce your words and how you can express yourself. Uh, People back then didn't have much words in the Elizabethan time. They didn't have much words, but they were able to express themselves. You know what I mean? Now I'm trying to find something for you guys, and I don't think that it was actually saved, or I don't know where it is. I think I lost it, and you know I thought I had like, oh, you know where I can find it? Right in my downloader, because it should show the last thing that I downloaded, right? And then we could download that and see how that works out. You know what I mean? But I don't know what was the last thing I downloaded. Okay, see, that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is at. Yeah, so like I said, we're just going through this stuff so we can actually figure out how it's going down. You know, we're not playing it. You know, I don't like technology to be messed up. I like it to work. All those people that who have been asking about Wendy, I want to just say to you all, thank you for for the love and all the concern that you have been giving. You know, uh, this is a rough and very brutal business. This entertainment business is an entertainment world that everybody is so fond of and everybody's trying to get into. Very dangerous business. You know, it's kind of like, you know, working with the devil, you know, at some point, and then, you know, you have some people that uh, use it for good, you know, and so I'm sitting back and I'm watching and I'm looking and I'm saying, well, do I want to get into that? No, I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? Nope, I don't want to do that. Uh, Maybe I should do a combination of stuff. Maybe I should get on here and just start talking about individual stuff. Or I could start blogging, but I don't see myself walking around with a camera blogging. Too real. Holding a camera to yourself, you definitely would have to have somebody doing that. And even that, I don't like people following me around on my day to day. You know, I move differently. You know, I move very differently. You know, I've been out here for a minute, and you know, I know how to move. And that's what a lot of people don't know how to do is move. They always move in the wrong way. And that's why they always getting caught out there. But you won't catch me out there. All right, so the video that I was going to show, right? I don't, for some reason, it doesn't want to show up. So I might have to just go into my history and pull it out. You know, shout out all you to all you Kai Sanat what do you call it? Kai Sanat lovers. And yeah, shout out to y'all. That's another channel. That young boy is off the hook. Kai Sanat. But he's making money. He is making money. Well, and again, I'm not here to hate, but I notice that my videos are not downloading. What's that all about? What do you think, huh? What do you think about that? All right. Anyway, all right. I was off for a minute there. I'm trying to get this video and it's not coming down. It's not downloading. Oh, there it goes. All right. It looked like I just got it. So let's see. Oh, there it goes. It came up. All right. Whoa. All right. Now we got it. We're good now. All right. So let me go back to you guys. I see somebody talking in the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Uh-oh, what did I do? Did I knock everything off? Man, listen. Stress. All right, here we go. We're back. All right, we're back. All right, so we're having a conversation about dark empaths, right? Dark energy, dark people, dark. Just, you try to communicate with them and you have all these energies. Some people, okay, there's dark empaths and then there's fake empaths. And you gotta, understand both. We're gonna talk about dark empaths today. Because those are the ones um, some of y'all can relate to. And if you have some of these traits, maybe you can relate to it. So I mean, it might be for you. So let's do this. Let's take a look and listen to this whole situation of dark empaths. We're going to go and listen to Sight to Go. Good friends of mine, people have psychological problems and uh, unknown psychological problems, and they refer to this Sight to Go. So yes, refer to them, and let's just check them out. All right, enough talking.
Hey Psych2Goers, welcome back to our channel. We wanted to let you know that we truly value your ongoing support. It's viewers like you that help us in our goal to spread awareness about mental health and psychology. Together, we can continue to help make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone, so thank you. Now, on to the video. When you hear that someone is an empath, you may think it's a good thing. They have a great sense of what others are feeling or thinking, and they have a great deal of empathy as well. But what if someone possessed cognitive empathy and displayed traits of a dark personality type? Would they use your feelings against you, know exactly how to behave to appear kind and normal while hiding their true intentions? Well, a dark empath may do just that. A study by Haim and Associates found that out of a group of 991 participants, 19.3% were dark empaths. Those with dark personality types are thought to be so based on their rank of Dark Triad personality traits and lack of empathy. The Dark Triad is a term used to group 3 malevolent personality traits in psychology. The Dark Triad comprises the traits of Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. Dark Triad personality types rank high in the 3 dark traits, while low in empathy, while empaths are ranked low in dark traits and of course high in empathy. But a dark empath ranks high in both Dark Triad traits and empathy. But just because you display empathy doesn't mean you share another's feelings emotionally. That is effective empathy. Dark empaths often use cognitive empathy to their advantage, meaning they know what it is you want and feel, but dark empaths may use it against you. So to help you recognize if you're being manipulated by someone who has both cognitive empathy and malevolent traits, here are 5 signs of a dark empath. Number 1, their kindness often feels fake. Your partner cuddles with you after a romantic evening with you. They say comforting words when you're worried, and they compliment you at seemingly the right time. But you can't shake this feeling that something is off. Something doesn't feel sincere about it all. In fact, they sound a bit forced or fake with certain actions. So what's going on? Dark empaths know what to say and how they should act to appear as if they're the perfect partner. So they may sound a bit forced when they pay you certain compliments or go forward with certain actions. It's important to look out for Dark Triad traits and other signs before jumping to the conclusion that they're a dark empath, because they may just be a people pleaser. Number 2, they manipulate you. Dark empaths often will use their insight into cognitive empathy as a means of manipulating others. Since they are aware of what you might be feeling or thinking, they know exactly how to use your emotions against you. They may have no boundaries and only focus on fulfilling their needs. If you notice the end of every argument or discussion that only their needs are met, they may be manipulating you. Number 3, they guilt trip you. In the study from Haim and Associates, dark empaths displayed higher indirect aggression than your average person. This was especially true in guilt tripping tactics. If you notice your partner often uses guilt as a means of getting you to do what they want, this may be the first sign that they're a dark empath. Number 4, they love malicious humor. Dark empaths also demonstrated especially high indirect aggression in malicious humor. Sigmund Freud, the famous founder of psychoanalysis, called this type of humor tendentious. It's the worst type of humor and is destructive in nature.
Okay, let's stop right there for a second, right? There's some people out here, right, that will they tease you, they crack on you, they say nasty things to you, and they always every time, but they call it humor, right? And it's kind of they're doing it because they were traumatized before in the past, and so they do the same thing that was done to them. Excuse me, and it's a repetitive cycle. So you got to watch out for people who have these kind of traits. You know what I mean? Because it's in a lot of people. Let's continue to watch what they have to say.
When one uses malicious humor, they often make hurtful jokes that put others beneath them, giving them a feeling of superiority over others. And number 5, they spread rumors. Those who have the Dark Triad trait of Machiavellianism often enjoy deceiving, manipulating, and exploiting others in order to achieve their own needs and desires. Dark empaths have an easy way of manipulating others by narrowing in on their feelings and weaknesses. They may spread rumors about what they've sensed you're most insecure about or vulnerable about. They know exactly how to hurt you because they have the ability to understand what it is you're feeling on a cognitive level. They simply need to understand what it is that hurts you and spread gossip and rumors focused on that to get exactly what they want. So, have you met a dark empath? Do you know someone who shows these signs? Which one jumps out at you? What will you do next? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button and share this video.
Okay, let's get into it. All right. So as you heard, what a dark empath is, and so you can take that video and rewind it and go back and check it out, because you can find that in a lot of people. A lot of people with bad energy. And as long as you keep that kind of bad energy, bad things will come to people that do bad things. You know what I mean? So some people don't realize they're doing it, but they're going straight to abomination. The spirit is going to abomination. I don't know. This is something we got to really look at and kind of, decipher if we have those traits. A lot of times we have to take personal inventories of ourselves and be able to fix what's broken. Look back at the traumas that happened in the past, and have closure, because you can't go forward in life when you have these kind of traumas that are just being played out and you're hurting other people. Can someone that has dark empathy, or someone that has fake empathy, can they change? Yeah, they can, but it takes internal it takes internal work. You can't just do it and not get the help that you need. So these are very important things that's needed. And I'm speaking to you guys because there's a lot of people that when they come online, they give you the book version of it. I'm just sitting here having a conversation with you and breaking it down so that you can understand. Not saying that you don't understand what they're saying, but making it very clear from my perspective. You know, a lot of people that write these books and make these philosophies, they have no experience, life experience, and they haven't been in the trenches before. So they're a lot of them are going from, like, people that go into rehabilitation, and they ask a lot of questions and they do a lot of research, but they have not been a product of that environment and seen what other people have seen. And maybe it doesn't take you being a part of that environment to actually see destructiveness. So, double-edged sword, you may call it that. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to subscribe and like and share and all of that stuff with these videos. Again, I'll be coming to you with more stuff. Again, we're going to check out this streaming service and see if it's really doing what it's supposed to do, because we cannot have these kinds of situations where things are not coming out correctly. We need to have things working in the right way, and that means no lagging and stuff like that. And when everything is clear and everything is worked out, then I can come to you guys and give you a good show. You know what I mean? So just be patient with me. Everybody that I know that's out there that we connect, I want to say peace and love to y'all. Special shout out to my Yonkers affiliates. Special shout out to um, uh, the Phase 4 crew members that's still here. Uh, and special shout out to my mom, blessings to her. Thankful that she's still here. you know. So just be thankful and grateful for everything that you got, because listen, you never know when it's going to go. And remember, just take a personal inventory. This is not something that could be done overnight. It's not. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take you stepping out of the box and looking at the box. You know, I do my inventory. I've done it, and I'm still doing it. And everyone should do inventory, because the state of the world today is not a joke, and it's not fun. We're coming into times where uh, major changes are happening around us, you know, and New York City is changing. Cities around the world are changing. You know, we have migrants that are coming in. You know, we have uh, other nationalities that may feel like they're getting pushed out. You know, I don't know. Let's get it together, y'all. All right. I want to thank everybody again for watching the program that I have here. Blessings to y'all. Thank you, and just keep on showing love and appreciation. Like I said, I cannot give you guys stuff that I think that is not worthy. It needs to be worthy, and sometimes it may take me a minute to get that stuff, but believe me, I will have something for you. All right. All right. Blessings, peace and blessings, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bill, you already know what it is. Let's get out of here. I gotta go. Until next time. This is Like It Really Is, the unplugged version. Right. Like It Really Is Unplugged. Name change. Like It Really Is Unplugged. We are outside.
Salute, kid. Always. Always thankful and grateful. Let me stay blessed. You heard? I'm so blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself, I love my life, I love my kids, I love my wife, I'm positive, I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam, I love my mom, I love my community, I love God, I love unity. He died for you and me. I'll always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen.